one of these boys is gonna die. Hello everyone, this is Jen and welcome back to another, yes, Homestuck 2. Oh gosh, man, this particular update came out of nowhere. Did not expect a 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, to be specific. Jeez, just came right out of nowhere. I was on my phone and it said, oh, Homestuck posted for the first time in a while, and I'm like, please don't be an update. And it's like, it's an update, and I'm like, shoot, I had things to do today. Oh, right, but last time we had a little bit of a Dave Cat teaser and possibly red flags getting thrown in our faces, and naturally, Chapter 13, we go into the funeral. Hey, party in the club. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna bring back the nonsensical Christian non-denominational church. Well, actually, I think that only Catholics keep Jesus on the cross, I'm pretty sure. Protestants don't do that sort of thing. So it might not be non-denominational, but it certainly doesn't make any dang sense for it to be here in a world that was quite obvious what their creation story was, and everyone should know it because they all acknowledge it. Why is Christianity even a thing? Why do they have a giant freaking church building? I know you need a place to have your semi-annual funerals, but there are things called funeral parlors where you can totally rent that space out and have a death party. Jesus, what is that? I forgot what tangent I was on, but so let's just actually get into reading Chapter 13, The Funeral. Oh, we are the church that makes no sense. Why we're freaking here. I guess there's no crosses. Jane. Okay. Jane voice. Here we go. Dearly beloved. Scrolly. Oh, we got trolls and humans together in a place. Oh, I think Carpathians are here too. This is great. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, news outlets, and other valued members of the human nation state. And the trolls that are there as well, for whatever reason. I'm gonna... People are just chill with this. I'm sorry. Where the heck is Jake in all of this? And he's keeping her on a leash. I'm crying. Okay, girl. Welcome back, girl. And you got buck teeth now. Sweet. I mean, one of your moms did have buck teeth, but I could have sworn you had more canine, indentures. Anyway. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to gather with me and my family today. A day of exquisite loss and mourning. Gamzee Makara, High Court Jester, though, technically, exalted saint of the purple veil, has left us to traverse that grand gay carnival in the sky, where, I am told by various members of the clownly cloth, he will spend the rest of history honking in grand tribute to the mirthful Messiah. I come before you with rage in my heart for the vile, cowardly monsters who have taken away our dear Minister Makara, and I know that many of you feel the same. But today is a day of healing, of memories, and my first memory of our Purple Prince was his robust codpiece. No more of that. Jake's like, no, don't think about it. Traumatized. And Yiffy's just like, why? As he offered me his friendly support along with the sacred blood of his brethren, the holy sacrament, Fago, blah, 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 blah. And, oh, let it go, Jake. Let it go. Let it go. Do it. It takes Jake a few seconds of puzzled eye contact before he catches exactly what it is Yiffany is tossing down. In his defense, he is distracted by his wife's speech, which is doing the emotional equivalent of wringing him out like a wet towel, before using that towel to slap the sweaty buttocks of a large, odorous man. Even though he knows everything she's saying is a load of horse feathers, he does nothing for his composure. No, it does nothing for his composure to hear her heap praise on that smelly home-wrecking clown. Jake wonders what she'll say about him at his own funeral. He narrows his eyes in Yiffany's direction. She's a lovely girl, really. He wishes he could have gotten to know her under better circumstances. He'd known she existed, of course. Jane had complained about her often enough, but they never had much chance to get acquainted. He rather believes her and Tabby would have been fast friends. Then again, perhaps it's better that she never had much of a chance to get to know his family. He lets go of the leash. Chaos! Yeah, let her go. Yes, that's an awesome action pose I needed in my life. Yes. And I know that at times like these, it's easy to want to give in, to throw in the towel and turn our faces away from the light of democracy and the moral fortitude that we, the citizens of the human kingdom, are blessed with from birth. God knows I've had my own faith tested in the last few weeks. As many of you know, I did not grow up in the same privileges that you all enjoy. I was born on Proto-Earth, that half-finished dystopia mangled by the ravages of foolish leadership and endless war. And as for Gamzee, well, his upbringing was even worse. He was born to a violent and uncaring home, a lonely child with few natural gifts. Trying to make Jane seem like an a-hole is just making me want to like her more. In your face, writers. Okay. It would be simple to let this disgusting, vile, shameful act of spiteful vengeance turn us away from the blinding light of the sword of justice that hangs over us all. Yeah, go, girl, go! Break that. Poised. Trembling? Yes, stomp on the casket. Go, Yiffy, go! Ready to burst forth? Oh, that's right, she has the shock collar. I want to give up at times. I understand your pain. Zappity zap. Everyone's like, excuse me, what? Is that a Temmie in the background? It looks like Temmie. I'm sorry. I sympathize with your pain. I like the blonde girl like sitting in the front. Yes, girl. Oh my gosh, this is great. Moving on. Click, 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 click. But when that pain becomes too hard to endure, remember poor, lifeless Gamzee, who suffered pain far worse than any of us could ever fathom. The pain of betrayal. Betrayal. Okay, Jake time. Okay, Dirk. Okay, Dirk first, then Jake. Dude, didn't you lower the voltage on the shock collar? Little Red isn't looking so hot. Yes, of course, I did, but the dang doohickey got the kick of a donkey. I couldn't remove it completely. She'd know I was the one who did it. Well, if that supervillain... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if that supervillain doesn't stop, she's going to kill her. Not really the best at hostage management, is she? Hey, don't call my wife that. It may be deserved, but it is certainly ungentlemanly. Brain Ghost Dirk, I would have expected better of you. Can't imagine why. Aren't you going to do anything? Why don't you do something? 'Cause I don't really exist, idiot. Here we go. Yeah, knock over the casket. But we cannot allow his memory to be in vain, for Gamzee Makara taught us that even the most loathsome degenerate can take their place in society. All they need is the right redemption arc. There was no redemption arc in all the candy. Tea? No, I'm not gonna spill that. I'm gonna take care of it and keep it in a nice little thermos and protect it all my days until the time comes when I can totally just dunk it all over my laptop. And he's out. That was a good Jane screech. Oh yeah, punt him. You got the cleats for it. Yeah. Wreck the system. Party in the club. Oh, wait, is she actually going to speak? I thought I saw red text for a second. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Is she gonna, I thought I saw. See, there's the dog teeth. Oh, she's got the buck teeth and the dog teeth. Young lady, I'm just about at the end of my rope with you. Throw all the dog bowls you want, all the walls of my warship, but don't you dare act up in front of a news feed. Urgh. After everything I've done for you, paying for your education, helping your parents cover up your existence from the world, just imagine what Rose and Jade would say if they could see you now. Even dissidents would have a little decorum. Get down from there at once. Urgh. Don't you threaten me, young lady. Not today. Urgh. There's nowhere for you to go. My agents are swarming this church. Be reasonable, Yiffany. Ugh, disgusting name, but it's hardly your fault. You were always such a footnote, your parents' little prank. Honestly, that's why I helped them all those years ago. I do love a good jape. But let's be serious. You don't matter. If you did, they would have come for you already. Speak of the devil. I just noticed that he's wearing all, like, cool tones in his suit. Ah, jeez. I thought he was wearing a green tie for a second, but I guess I was wrong. Hot spit and monkey vomit, this is getting bad. I should have let her go up. I shouldn't have let her go up there. I thought she would just run away. Still might. Oops. Yeet. And she does. Seemingly at the end of her tolerance for insults towards her name, social status, and heritage, Yiffy performs an impressive backflip off the podium down onto the church's floor. One that, if it hadn't been happening amidst a sea of other newsworthy events, would have surely have ended up on someone's Instagram story within 30 seconds. She gives Gamzee's corpse one last parting kick, a hard proper kick that proves those cleats aren't just for fashion, although they are certainly also for fashion. There he flies, in his gangly purple necrotizing glory. A phantom honk seems to hang above the congregation, as if from an echo of a time long past, a simpler time, a time before we had to deal with this disgusting clown's bloated corpse in every other update. He vanishes into the seething crowd, and we're confident that we'll never have to deal with this jerk ever again. That sounds like another flag right there. Yeah. Jake watches from the safe distance, poised on the edge of intervening to pull Yiffy out of there. But in the end, he doesn't have to. Instead, he watches in admiration as she tears the place to utter shreds. An echoing symphony wails inside him as she rends apart the funeral flowers and punts Gamzee into the shrieking congregation. Here is a girl who felt the cold, indecent hand of fate wrapping around her, and instead of submitting to it and slowly sublimating down to a morass of a broiled doormat, she slapped it away from her with a lively "Oh no, thank you." So does that mean Yiffy is a hope player? That'd be great. Let's see, destroys hopes. Would that make her like an Eridan or like a Cronus? I hope not. Okay. At once, Jake feels immense affection for his granddaughter. He hopes that the two of them can make up for lost time. I forgot that she's technically his granddaughter. Yo, I totally forgot. Man, the family tree in this place is bananas. Like, well, actually, I kind of knew that. Like, I wanted to, like, as soon as, like, Yiffany was introduced, I was like, oh man, I want to ship her with someone, but I don't have anyone I can ship her with because she's kind of related to everyone. So I'm like, dang it. I know that didn't really stop the Candy Kids because we got like that weird like dynamic going on there, but technically Vrissy isn't related to anybody. So because she's adopted, you're adopted. But yeah, okay. Moving on. I'll just move on. Interesting angle. Way too short of a skirt. Enough of this! Seize her! Church explosion! The stained glass window shatters inward, obliterated to stardust. The war is knocking. Yeah! Excitement! This is great. Oh man. They're here. They're here to pick up their daughter from Sunday school. Oh man. And they're never, and they, so far that I know, they never mentioned that Dave is dead or anything. Oh wow. I'm sorry. This is just too fun. Oh, does this mean we're gonna see John's new outfit next week? Man, I have been slacking on the fan art for that. But then again, I've been so busy. This isn't even funny. Okay, but yeah, John should have, like, maybe his, like, new outfit, so that he and Harry Anderson, like, put together. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally make fan art of that, and then I didn't. Yeah, that's how my brain works. But yeah, this is exciting. This is super exciting. We're already, like, halfway through, like, September at this point, so who knows? This is when is this gonna get updated next? The excitement. Oh gosh. I gotta get this edited ASAP. But thank you guys so much for watching and reading along with me, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Bleed Red, Alexander Madeline, Uranium Coffee, and Ryan Nelson.